Hi all. So I'll be talking about the merge to sorted list. So this is a simple problem, easy problem in which we have to just combine two lists which are sorted in nature. So the output should look like 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 4. Okay. So let's open the code. So let's take the example of this 1, 2, 3, 0, 1, 5. Okay. The output which will come from this will be 0 from L1, L2, L2 0, L2 1, L2 1, L1, 2 from L1, 3 from L1 and 5 from L2. Okay. So in linked list we play with the addresses in order to achieve our use case. It's much efficient in order of space, as well as it's much easy to parse. You can keep data in different locations and be able to access those data. That's the main concept of linked list. Okay, so the code is the main point here is to think of this as a viewer. If this is taken as a viewer, we'll be able to pass through the whole linked list, and we'll be having the account of the starting node and the end node. We don't require the end node because after the whole operation is done, it's of no use. We just need to then send the starting node so that the printing program can go through the whole list. So it's a basic program in which we are just comparing the values of the list nodes. The main observation which can be seen for better understanding is like to see the addresses and the values. So here we can see that the addresses at the starting of the temp node or dummy node, any whatever you want to say, is this. Okay. So the tail will be going through the tail and going throughout the while loop until there is none of these as none. So if any of these become none, it will break, and we'll append the rest of the list of either list 1 or list 2 which is left into the tail dot next. Okay, so let's start. So our program starts. Value of tail is 0. Initially we have declared it as 0 by default. Okay, so value of tail 0, value of list 1, node 1, and list 2 1. Okay, this 0 will be appended into this. You can see this will become this. Got it? So this value here, you can see 437553456 is the tail node which is pointing to the list 2 node. So this part is being covered here. So tail is pointing to this node. Then let's take the second iteration. In second iteration, it's simple. It goes to the initial value is 0, 1, 1, 2. Okay, 1, 1, 1. Now you can see, as per the code logic I have written that if list 1 dot val is greater than list 2 dot val, then go into then append the list 2, or else list 1. Okay, in this case, after the operation is done, okay, the tail 1 4328 and operation is done, the new tail address tail dot next will be pointing to the list 1 address. Okay, got it? I have incremented list 1 so that it moves forward, it goes in the direction. If suppose as per the logic it's something like this, so if list1 is greater than list1 node is greater than list2 node, then move this, or else move this, so that program comes to an end as well as we have passed through the whole list. Okay, now where were we? So as you can see, the value of tail is now 1 and this is 2 and 1 because list 1 has been incremented. This one is equal to this one. This is just an incrementer. You can think of it as an incrementer to stop the whole loop. Okay, now let's go ahead. This value, list 1 value, node 1 value. This is done. This is done. This is done. This is done. Now we'll be comparing 2 and 1. List 2 is now lesser than list 1, then the tail will be pointing to this one. Okay, let's see. As you can see, this is now pointing to this. Coming to the next. Now, in this case, the node value is 2 and 5. So list 1 is lesser than list 2. So this will be pointing to this. Similarly, list 2 and this list 1 is lesser than list 2. So the end will be like this. Okay. Now, as list 1 is now none, as per code logic, what we did is like we combined the rest of the nodes. This is none. This is none. Then rest of the list will go into the appended into the next value. Okay. So you can see if list 1 none. Okay, no problem. It's empty. But list 2 is there. Okay. So tail dot next, which is the end node address, which was none, that is being now pointing to the rest of the list of list 2. So you can think something like this. The sequence was this. Okay, and we had list 2 as 5 and list 1 equal to none. So now whatever it is left in this node, just put it in case of here, and as this is pointing to none, so you don't need to tackle the none case and putting it into none. This completes the solution.